Gordon, how long have you been under upper cervical care?
Probably now for about close to 7, 8 years.
And where did you start care?
In California, one of the men in my church, he was a upper cervical care specialist.
Mm-hmm.
And at first I was doubtful, but knowing his integrity and the person that he was, he said, "Why don't you come in, get an evaluation?" And he gave me a quick overview of upper cervical care, and I noticed a difference.
So before you got under upper cervical care, things were a particular way, and afterwards, then what happened?
I think it just really. I mean, there were some dramatic cases for me personally. It wasn't a dramatic change in my health because I've always been inclined towards preventative measures towards my health, like a healthy diet, exercise. But at the same time, just knowing my body, I realized sometimes even with exercise you can throw your body off, and I think it was more preventative. But then as I become more aware and educated myself, I begin to see the benefits of upper cervical care, and I noticed that my back was a lot better because I didn't want to be a statistic among the 65% or 80% of Americans who have back problems. So I definitely noticed those slight changes because I was in relative good health, so it wasn't a dramatic change for me, but that's how it was. One of the things that amazed my wife initially when I told her, because my wife is basically we're the same mindset. We both eat, we try to eat organic foods, we exercise, and I know it works because people don't really know my age. Some people say I'm like a decade younger, but I believe that's a result of taking care of your body, and I don't believe that you should come to a point where you need to go through medicine or surgery. You don't want to reach that point. So when I came to Dr. Shallow, she was actually surprised in her first few appointments how easy the chiropractor care was. It was almost magical in the sense that the idea of cracking your neck and twisting your body into Gordian knots, that's not true chiropractor care, because the body is very sensitive, and my wife was very pleased by the fact that she didn't have to hear some of the quote horror stories of chiropractor care. And Dr. Shallow, in comparison to my other doctor, who was widely respected in California, he was a very brilliant man, ran a very successful practice. I think the level of attention with Dr. Shallow and with my California chiropractor, it was both equally the same. And I think that you do, both doctors, I appreciated the fact that they listen to what your own body is telling you. And I actually recommended my sister-in-law actually had back problems right after pregnancy, and then she asked my opinion about chiropractors, and I told her not all chiropractors are the same. I totally recommend upper cervical care chiropractors. And I said, you really need to look up NUCA and find out. And she went to chiropractor care, and she has no back problems now. That's a really neat thing.
And would you care to share your name?
Gordon. I live in Naperville, and I'm an exercise buff, and I'm a communications coordinator, and I believe upper cervical care is important as a preventive measure in addition to a healthy diet and exercise. So I think that's my solution of Obamacare. That's what I would recommend. Start taking care of yourself before you trust someone else to take care of your body. Don't let it come to that point. Do it now.